neighborhood's quieted down a little bit, so I thought I can make this video. Thought I'd take a moment and just talk about the new toy. So, I like trains. I'm a train nut. That's my favorite railroad, SPMS. But, came across one of these on eBay. They're not cheap, they're about 60 bucks. But it's a Mintz Whistle, M-I-N-T-Z. I guess they were popular back in the 50s and 60s and into the 70s. Novelty train whistle type thing, but you can hook it up to air. So I thought, I'm gonna hook it up to air. So I had to go run out and get some stuff. You can buy these pre-threaded. I goofed. I didn't buy the threaded one. So I went up and I bought a brass reducer, which is 3/8 NPT, National Pipe Thread. And of course I had to jump online and buy a tap to cut the threads into this thing. But that reduces it down to a 1/4 inch. Just standard air compressor type fitting stuff. So kind of goofed. And I got Teflon tape between everything, but brass fitting, aluminum whistle, stainless steel pipe. I should have gone brass pipe as well, but that kind of would have fit a little bit more with the railroad theme and the steam era type stuff. But and it came with 2 pipes. Could have bought a single, but I'm going to need a second one because I didn't know if the valve was going to fit next to the regulator or how I wanted to run it. So I bought a 2-pack. It was like 10 bucks. So I think the fitting was just a couple of bucks from the hardware store. But we got just a cheap ball valve. And then a cheap regulator, because I didn't want to be adjusting the regulator on my compressor every time I wanted to play with this thing. It's kind of lazy, but I can just set this, plug it in, toot it, put it away. So it does. I did leave the mount on the regulator, so I'm not going to use this piece, but I can get a board eventually. I'm thinking we can mount it somehow. Not quite sure what I'm going to do with that, but then I can hang it somewhere. But I don't know, if I do that I may just see if I get my piece of brass pipe, even though the fitting's not brass. But I would also like to find a ball valve, or figure out how to put it on a return spring, so you don't have to manually shut it every time. You just let it go and it would automatically turn off. Might be able to drill a hole in the little tab on the end there, you can see, and run a spring or something. It might look a little cheesy, a little hokey, but a carburetor type spring with a clamp and something so it'll pull it closed. I don't know. The only thing I had to do to the regulator was you can put the gauge on either side, so I had to swap that over. But regulator was a little kit. Just put it all together yourself, you know. Like a pre-assembled regulator was like 30 bucks, and this one was less than 10. I just had to put it together. Whoop-de-doo. So, but yeah. Hopefully it doesn't take all the Teflon out of the gauge, but anyway, it's kind of cool, kind of fun. Just something to mess around with. Oh, looks like you can put the air fitting coming straight out the back too. Move that around, so that might come in handy. But yeah, let me get the air hose hooked up here and we'll give her a toot. Alright, try that again. Got a visit from somebody driving by who wanted to share their hardcore rap with the entire neighborhood. So I had to shut the camera off. Just watched the video of making this thing, and it was a little bit over. The camera wasn't real happy with it, but I noticed too it was a little, almost like a little overpowered. So I'll back her down just a hair. But yeah, just a. That's all it is. Just a little valve. I'm liking it. I don't know what I want to do with it. If I fill up my air can, mount this up high on the ATV, I could drive around and I go toot toot. So, nope, just a little novelty. Little novelty that cost me an arm and a leg. I'm saying about 60 bucks for this thing, and probably I guess about 30 bucks for everything else. $90 toy that only does toot toot. Alrighty. No, I just thought I'd make this little video. Sorry for shaking the camera around there. Get the air line through the tripod. I didn't talk in the last video, so I know somebody's going to say, well, you didn't tell us how you made it. We don't like the music, we like you talking instead. Can't make them all the same. So, okie dokie. That's going to do it for this one. Thanks for watching. We will get you all in the next one. I don't know what I'm getting into next, but we'll find something. Getting a little chilly. Weather's turning. Don't know how much outdoor stuff we're going to get getting.